It's time for another pop date with Mumbles and Mr. Dancer. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Mumbles and Dancer Pop Dates. Guys, on today's episode of Mumbles and Dancer Pop Dates, we are talking about Thanksgiving. The do's and don'ts for your dog in 2020, Thanksgiving-wise. I got a whole bunch of tips coming up for you guys, so let's jump straight into that. So guys, on today's pop date, we are talking about Thanksgiving. Now guys, I know the year is 2020. I know that a lot of gatherings will probably not going to be happening this year of Thanksgiving. But for those of you out there that are still cooking and doing those kind of things, or maybe, you're just buying a traditional small thing for your household, which is fine. Whatever it is, I wanted to bring you guys some tips and some information so that you can make sure to keep your dog safe this Thanksgiving in 2020. Because the last thing we need is for more bad news in 2020. So let's jump into this video, starting with some basic information regarding what your dog can and cannot have on Thanksgiving, guys. First things I want to mention is turkey. Guys, there's a lot of misconceptions about whether or not your dog can have turkey. Guys, I'm here to tell you, turkey is fine for your dog to have. Not turkey skin, not turkey bones, turkey breast meat. If you want to give your dog some turkey breast meat, don't go crazy with it. That is fine. A little bit of turkey will do your dog good, and your dog's probably going to really enjoy that. Guys, the second thing that is okay to give your dog on Thanksgiving is most vegetables. Guys, vegetables are great snacks for dogs, and these can include things as broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, celery, green beans, and sweet potato. Make sure that no matter what it is you're giving them, vegetable-wise or turkey-wise, that it is unseasoned. It doesn't have any fatty things such as butter, margarine, any of that kind of stuff. No salt, any of that kind of stuff. You just want it to be plain. So no matter what it is, plain is better for your dogs, but they can have lots of vegetables. Vegetables are good for your dogs. The third thing that your dog can have is pumpkin. Now, I'm not talking about pumpkin pie. I'm not talking about that kind of pumpkin. I'm talking about canned pumpkin, steamed pumpkin, and baked pumpkin without anything added to it. So if you have some canned pumpkin without anything added to it, if you have steamed pumpkin without anything added to it, if you have baked pumpkin without anything added to it, it can actually really help a dog that is having digestive issues, upset stomach, anything like that. It can actually really help them. Pumpkin is actually really good for your dog, but you got to make sure that it doesn't have anything added to it. So we're talking about just natural pumpkin. Now, another thing that your dog can have is apple slices without seeds. Sometimes, Thanksgiving, people like apple slices. Just make sure they have no seeds. They're fine for your dog to have. The final thing I want to mention, now this is a tradition for a lot of people out there. Myself, I'm not really a huge fan, but butternut squash. Guys, if you have butternut squash, your dog can have some of that, but you need to make sure there's no cream, there's no spices added to them. So just plain butternut squash is fine. Now guys, as far as things that they cannot have, I got a long list coming up. The list is going to be on the screen. They cannot have turkey bones, turkey skin, or gravy. Your dog cannot have stuffing. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, your dog can have stuffing. There are stuffings out there that your dog could potentially have. I'm going to put on this list no stuffings because if they get things such as onions and things like that in them, it can be very, very dicey and make your dog sick. So I'm going to recommend no stuffing. No casseroles. No mashed potatoes. No creamed peas. Obviously nothing chocolate or of that sort. Also nothing that contains the sugar substitute xylitol. Xylitol. It's bad for them. No alcoholic beverages. Raisins and grapes are a big no-no. Onions, scallops, and garlic are also big no-nos. Yeast dough. So that you do not give your dog yeast dough under any circumstances because it can expand in their stomach and be very painful for them. Do not give them any fatty foods. Do not give them any foods containing spice. And finally, guys, and this one's a big one for people that like ham, like myself does. If you have ham, guys, do not give your dog a large portion of ham. Now, that may come as a surprise to some people, but I'm going to tell you why. Ham contains lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of sodium. Sodium is bad for your dog. Ham also contains nitrates and nitrites, and they are also very bad for your dog. Now, in small treat-sized pieces, ham can be okay for your dog, but I am putting it on the no list this year because I'd rather be safe than sorry and have anybody's dog get sick, thereby causing stress and stuff on you guys. So no ham. Guys, here is my general rule of thumb when it comes to pretty much anything, no matter what time it is, on feeding your dog. Guys, if you're in question, look it up. If you can't look it up, if you're in the moment and you can't get to a computer or whatever, here's the simple rule of thumb. When in doubt, do not give it to your dog. There's plenty of things that are nice and safe for your dog to eat. Yes, they might love such and such a thing, but it also might cause them trouble. Better safe than sorry. Go get them one of them their dog treats or something else. Get their mind on something else and don't give it to them. It is that simple, guys. It is better to be safe than sorry. So guys, that has been my Thanksgiving Day tips for you and your dog. I know it's a little early, but I do want to wish you guys all a happy Thanksgiving for those of you celebrating. For those of you that aren't, I hope this video was informative for you in some way, and thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go get Dancer now so we can finish up our Pup and Play. Guys, now as with every week, it is time for Dancer's favorite section, our Pup and Play. We get to see Dancer have all sorts of fun, and here he is. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of MumblesVideos Updates. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Please smack that subscribe button, smack the like button, and smack all those buttons. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.